Next on our agenda, notice of award, the City of Lakeland Pump Station Replacement, CHN Construction. I believe, wasn't all council members present here, wasn't they here? I think y'all here for it. You were there, wasn't you? Yeah. I think Councilman Calhoun was the only one who wasn't here. He's out tonight. And their bid was $105,345. The next one was $130-something, and they went on to $200-something. I talked with the engineer today. He has checked out their bid performance bond. He's checked out their bid sheets, and that they covered everything they're supposed to do. So he's recommending that we award this to CHN Construction. I have a motion. Can we do that?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
And you know what's great about this? This is a new local construction company, local people. It's great anytime we can award $105,000 to a local business here. Keep money in our community and keep our people working. Beer and wine license renewals.
Mr. Mayor, let's go back to after the city, or like the street department. I just like to say one that I think we made that put the lines on the streets, on the avenues.
Yes.
I think they have completed. But Jackson, David, Martin Luther King, the lights, and they have pension now. I want to say that I have received a lot of compliment about how cool the streets look. And we would appreciate the person that was responsible. It looks real nice.
Good. Good. You can tell them that's their splosh dollars at work. Splosh dollars at work. Some of our streets have never had lines down the side of them, and they're putting double lines down not to pass. I've had a lot of comments about they like the double lines, and they also like the white lines because people can tell now if they parked in the street. You know, used to, you couldn't say nothing to them. They just parked halfway in the street where there's no lines there, but now they've got some guidance. It also cleans up our neighborhoods. It makes our neighborhoods look sharp.
Yes.
They really do. You never know what's going to work. You never know what the public appreciates. And that's one thing that's kind of shocked me, is the positive comments about striping the streets. People have been really tickled with that. Right there.
Mr. Mayor,
Yeah.
since you were backing up, could I ask one question, please?
Yes, sir.
On the price on the award on the pumping station, that's for the pumping station or a pump station?
That's the one replacing the whole unit down here by the fire department.
Oh, okay.
It's the one that's under the dirt,
Yeah,
under the ground. And they actually going to install a complete new one and leave that one working while they're doing the installation. And I had talked to Gary Yomas, and he said that they would get the firemen to pick that shelter up and move it out of the way. The chain link fence has got to be taken down while they're doing this project.
Right.
And it'll probably be, time everything's done, probably be 6 weeks before that project starts. We go through all the formalities and the laws and written contract and everything. Be about 6 weeks when that starts. And that's really important. That station, we got that new schoolhouse down there, and it really put a load on it. And it's old. It's just old and rotted, in bad shape. And we're trying to be proactive in our city government, fix things before we got to. And you know, the sewer not working is a bad thing. You got to stay in front of that, and that's what we do. And we're in good shape to stay in front of that. But every day is a new day. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But we're trying to be proactive.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions backing up on anything about anything? Okay. Number 9, beer and wine license renewal applications. consumed on premises, we only have 2. That's where they drink the beer and wine on premises. And that would be the Hog Head Club, Samuel Gates, Gilman Avenue, and Ed, how you say that last name? Casella? Carousel? Mexican restaurant. And that's at 29 East Main Street. Chief, have you had any complaints on these 2 businesses in operation? No. Have not? All right. We have no complaints, or anybody in the audience have any complaints about issuing these licenses to these 2 businesses? If not, I have a motion that we issue these 2 licenses. So moved. I have a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Now, we will pass all of them, but if we've had any complaints or anything that turns up on one of these, we'll back up and do it individually. Okay? Is that fine with everybody? All right, next we have Bulldog number 1, Bulldog number 2, Midtown Minute Market, C-Mart, Lakeland Package Store, Lakeland Quick Stop, Harvey Supermarket, Max Convenience Store, that's all of them. Chief, have you had any complaints on any of these businesses about selling to underage or anything? No. Anybody in the public have any objection to the license going to any of these businesses? Okay, council members?
Yeah, Ms. Mack, on Max Convenience Store, you could vote on all the rest of them if you choose, but you need to abstain on granting license to Max.
Okay, let's pull that. We'll pull that one. What's your kinship there? Grandson. Okay. We're going to vote on all but except Max Convenience Store. I have a motion for that.
Approve.
Second. Okay, all in favor say aye. Okay, on Max Convenience Store.
Make a motion to approve.
Approve. And second. And we'll note that Councilman Max is going to sustain. Everybody in favor say aye. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, that's a majority. So that will carry.
And I'm going to pass this around so all y'all can sign it. Chris, if you notice not to sign on Max Convenience Store.
Number 10, surplus equipment. This past month, we kind of lucked out, Chief and myself down in Ocala, and we purchased 3 police cars we got 106 and 207s for a total of $8,400. That's like $2,800 a piece. And we put these in service. We've taken an 03, an 01, and a 2000 out of service. The 92 Lincoln Town car, y'all haven't got a clearance on that yet?
Your Honor, Mr. Mayor, that show is owned by Earl Daniel Smith and Nate Hunter.
Yes.
And we had a phone number to call whenever. I think he's a lawyer in Nate Hunter, but I called that number today and the commission that would call back and see what the deal was because it's titled in Smith's name. So we can't sell it until we can get a title.
I was going to say that we would want to if we get the clearance on the title on the 92 Lincoln Town car. This was given to the police car by a local citizen, but when we went researched the title had never been changed to her name. So we're working on that, Chief. All right, 88 Chevrolet truck, 98 Chevrolet truck, an 82 Ford confiscated in drug sales. Just little Ford cars. All right, what I'm asking the council to do, we park all these cars out here, the trucks, to the right out here, let the public come by and see them, and give us a sealed bid on them. And then we can call a meeting and accept the sealed bid or not. Once we have accepted a sealed bid or turned down a sealed bid, we have the right to sell the car. Somebody comes up here and we say we want $2,000 for it, we have the right to sell it. So we first must offer any surplus government equipment to the general public. Then we also have an option of going to auction with them. The Zenith Auction has got a sale in July. We don't sell them, we can carry them down to Zenith Auction, local business. And we'll take it. Okay, I have a motion, do we do that?
So moved.
You have a second?
Second.
Second. Any more discussion? Anybody? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, the asphalt paver, you know, we finally found us a real good one doing a good job. So we got the little one on the crack. And the largest auction company, that's where we bought it from, was in Vidalia. And I think we might get more money out of it in Vidalia for it. That's the biggest auction company, biggest auction operating in the south of here. And have a motion that we carry it up there. And motion. I have a second.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Any discussion? Okay. Local option sales tax. As you know, that Diane and myself, we started working on this probably 7 or 8 months ago. And then we brought it to the council and we hired a consultant. The council voted to hire a consultant to help us. We put a lot of work into this, a lot of time into it, and we put money into it to find out and go by the law and find out what is right. And our attorney here is sitting with us on negotiations with the county. And the county really hadn't done any negotiating. They just said, hey, here's what we want. And we made our presentation, with which looked like a little small Sears catalog, as to why we should get what we get. And they had a little pamphlet that their fellow passes out in 6 or 8 other counties, to tell you the truth about it. And so all of our research and all says the city of Lakeland should get 66 point what, man?
66.16, page 31.
Page 31, 66.16% is what that we came up with, following the law and applying the criteria and so forth. Right now, is a 50-50 basis with the city and with the county. I did make an offer on behalf of the city council. I've talked with some of y'all that we would go 50-50, like it is, leave it like it is. But they want 70